Hello everybody, Penny here from East Herts Family Centre Service in Bishop Stortford, come to share another story with you today, and I've got my book next to me. I wonder if you can see who our story is going to be about today. Can you tell me? Yes, you're absolutely right. It's all about Charlie and Lola. I know. Lola's funny, isn't she? She does say some funny things. She makes me laugh. And do you know what she's saying today? She is saying, I am too absolutely small for school. We'll find out, but before we do that, let's say hello to everybody. Are you ready when I've said 3? Let's say our names so we know who we all are. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, Penny. Brilliant. So let's find out why Lola thinks she is absolutely too small for school. Sit. I have this little sister, Lola. She is small and very funny. Now, Mum and Dad say she is nearly quite big enough to go to school. But Lola is not sure. Lola says, I am absolutely not big. I am still really quite small. There she is. There's Charlie. And there is Lola. And down here, there are lots of words that describe how big something is. They start with teachy, teeny, tiny, small, slightly small, smallish, which is where Lola thinks she is, biggish, big, giantish and huge. And Charlie is sort of biggish. She says, I probably do not have the time to go to school. I am extremely busy doing important things at home. Well, I say that at school you will learn numbers and how to count up to 100. Well, Lola says, I don't need to learn up to 100. I already know up to 10, and that is plenty. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 fingers. And I also have 10 toes. I wonder if, like me, you've got your toes showing, you could count your toes. Shall we do it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And she said, you know, oh, you'll never guess what she says now. And I never eat more than 10 biscuits in one go. 10 is enough. That's a lot of biscuits. Can you see all those biscuits there? Can you see these? I think those are my favourites. Wonder which one is yours. But I never eat 10. But Lola, I say, what if 11 eager elephants all wanted a treat? How would you count how many treats that would be? Because 11 is a bit more than 10. Well, said Lola, do you know, I'm not quite sure. Because Charlie's a bit right, yes, if you've got 11 eager elephants and they all wanted one, you wanted to make sure they had enough, don't you? Well, I say, what about learning your letters, Lola? If you know how to write, you can send cards to people you like. Well, Lola says, I like to talk on the telephone. It's more friendly and it's straight away. Well, she is right in that, but it's also lovely to get letters and pictures that have been drawn and the postman delivers them to us. I say, but not everyone has a telephone, you know, Lola, I say. Well, who doesn't? Said Lola. Well, Father Christmas, I say. You have to write him a special note, put it up the chimney to tell his little helpers your Christmas wish. Otherwise, the little helpers might not get your wish muddled up. Oh, I didn't know that, Charlie, says Lola. I love these stories that Lauren Child writes because she puts all her writing in lots of different shapes. It's such fun. Now that is a thought, isn't it? And Lola, I say, don't you want to read words? Then you'll be able to read your own books and understand secret messages written on the fridge. Lola says, I know lots of secrets and I don't need to read words, and I've got all the books in my head. And if I can't remember, I can just make them up. I can see the fridge here. Look, there's lots of letters on the fridge. I can see the letter M makes a sound. The letter B, which makes a B sound. The letter T that makes a T sound. And I can see a secret note. Shall I tell you what it says? But remember, it's a secret. There is pink milk in this fridge. Oh, that's a good secret note, isn't it? But Lola, I say, what would you do if there was an ever so angry ogre who would not go to sleep unless you read him his favourite bedtime story? Oh, look, there's the ever so angry ogre wanting his bedtime story. Oh, Lola looks a little bit worried. I don't know, Charlie, says Lola. And then Lola says, I would like to read to an ogre and count up elephants and put notes up the chimney, but I absolutely will not ever wear a school uniform. I do not like wearing the same clothes as other people. But I say, but Lola, you do not have to wear a school uniform. At our school, you can wear whatever you like. And that's right. In some schools, we wear a uniform, so that means we're all the same, and it tells what schools we come from. I wonder what colour your uniform will be when you go to school. When I was a little girl, it was blue. Oh, says Lola, you wait there. I know exactly what I can wear. Can you guess? Can you think? You know what Lola's like. I expect it's something funny. Yeah, I was right. Can you see? There she is. Well, Lola, I say, that certainly suits you, but you cannot go to school dressed as a crocodile. Lola says this is not a crocodile. This is an alligator. And I say, well, you can't go to school as an alligator either. Why not? Says Lola. Well, that is a good question. I wonder why not. Because alligators is for best. For school, stripes are nice. Oh, really? Said Lola. I like to wear stripes, says Lola. But what will I do at lunchtime? You know I will not ever, never eat a school dinner. My sister Lola is fussy about food, and we know some of those stories we've heard about, isn't it? I will never not eat tomatoes and other things. I say, but Lola, you can take your very own packed lunch in your very own lunchbox. Well, Lola says, I do not want to eat at school alone, all by myself on my own. And I say, but Lola, at school you will meet lots of new friends. You can have lunch with one of them. And then Lola says, but I already have my friend, Soren Lorentzen. I would like to have lunch at home with him. Soren Lorentzen is Lola's invisible friend. No one knows what he looks like. There he is. And that's why some of us do have those special friends. They're good friends too, and they help us and support us. I say, well, Soren Lorentzen will be going to school too. What will he do if he can't sit next to you? Oh, you're right. Sophie Lorentzen is a bit slightly nervous to be at school on his own. I will absolutely have to go to school too, says Lola. Walking to school, Lola is all wobbly. She says Soren Lorentzen is feeling slightly not very well. He is worried he will not be able to count numbers, do letters and read words, and no one will talk to him, so he'll be by himself, all on his own. I think they might be Lola's worries, don't you? Some of the ones that maybe we could be thinking too. But Charlie says, Lola, I say, it will be okay. You will be fine. I bet you'll both have a really good time, and after school we will have pink milk at home. I think Charlie read that secret note on the fridge, don't you? But all day I am a little bit worried. I don't see her at break, and she's nowhere at lunch, and I can't find her at home time. She's not by her peg. But there she is, and she's not all alone by herself. She's hopping along home with somebody else. At home, I say, Lola, I told you that you would have a good time. And Lola says, oh, I know, Charlie. I was not worried. It was Soren Lorentzen who was nervous, not me. I was fine. What a lovely big brother she has in Charlie, doesn't she? He's very patient, and he listens to her, and he thinks things out for her. Maybe you've got a big brother or sister who's like that with you. She is funny, isn't she? But I like the way she thought about those things, and yeah, she did like school, and perhaps found out that she wasn't absolutely too small for school. I hope you enjoy school when you go. I know I certainly did. I loved it. But I think I did feel a little bit wobbly in the tummy sometimes, a little bit like Lola did. So bye-bye from me until next time. Bye.